Cup of Joe with Joe, episode 69.
Hello everybody, this is Dennis Allen. You're listening to the City Boy Homesteader Podcast. The city boy who gave it all up to find happiness, financial freedom, and a better way to live life. Together we can learn and accomplish anything. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019, and it's a Cup of Joe with
Joe.
Live from the IngleBean Coffee House in lovely Millheim, Pennsylvania. A weekly What's Up about the valley so nice they named it Twice Penns Valley.
Twice.
This beautiful day from the IngleBean we are recording. That's why you hear us chuckling in the background, because we're making funny faces on the camera that I have set up. It's just my cell phone.
I dropped my pen.
Oh, all right. Let's start over. Hello, everybody. This week's we have a lot. We got a lot going on.
I guess with the Halloween this weekend. Yeah, it's a Halloween party weekend.
A lot of birthdays, a lot of events going on. IngleBean's got like a million different things. Millheim Hotel. Elk Creek.
Farmers Market.
Oh, yeah. Big news about the Farmers Market.
Henry's Auction.
Oh, that's a big one. Millheim Small Henry.
Small Henry.
Yep, Bollesburg. We even got something about Bollesburg.
Yes.
Woo, don't give it away. They got to stay tuned.
Yeah.
Pisano Winery.
Stay till the end.
Yep. Calvary Church. I think I might be going to church
wow, nice.
One of these days.
Oh, Bitcoin price.
Whoa, that's going up, Joe. Weather report. And we have human interest this week.
And fish report.
And
potential road report, even though,
yeah, we don't know what's going on the road. But
we don't know.
And then Happy
on the road again.
Valley Heidi is going to be our human interest story. So
nice.
Stick around for a great episode. Sponsors today. Who's sponsoring us?
IngleBean.
We got to do the IngleBean. Here we are in the IngleBean, a local rustic.
YoPennsValley.com.
Yo Penns Valley. Everything is on YoPennsValley.com now. So check us out there. IngleBean, I guess we'll start off with IngleBean because it's the sponsor, so we don't have to say everything twice. We'll just lead off with it.
Right.
That's probably better.
Yeah.
Because we have an exciting Saturday coming up. Tales of the Supernatural. This is a Halloween stories told by Deborah Pieri. And her partner is a musician, so he's going to be playing along with music. It's about an hour and a half show of her telling stories.
And that's 3 p.m. to 7:30?
3 o'clock. The dinner starts. Oh, no, you know what it is? So listen to this.
Yeah.
Tribe of Uncles is also playing either. Remember Joe and Joe from Jersey City?
Yeah.
They're going to be coming in at 3 o'clock, playing a free show from 3 to 6.
Wow.
We have baked ham meal from 3 to 6 also. And then story time is from 6:30 to 7:30.
Wow. That's a full day.
That's a whole day. That's the same day as everybody in Millheim doing their Halloween party. So everybody coming in will probably be dressed up. Kids coming in, wanting to stick around for that.
Awesome story.
Yep. We also have the Center Wisp is up and running here.
Yes.
So we have high-speed internet access officially now in Millheim, in the IngleBean.
Yes.
Because before
inside
it
the
was
bean.
Only other places.
Right.
So now you could go to different places, including the IngleBean for Center Wisp. They are installing it now in people's houses across the valley. So if you could see one of the towers or something, well, give them a call. Let them determine whether you could get it or not. Because it's being offered everywhere. So IngleBean Saturday night, Friday night IngleBean. We have the open mic. We have a new employee. Everybody knows Tom from Open Mic that sings and plays here with the guitar.
Really awesome.
He's out actually working there. So we have a new employee. He's going to be doing the open mics. He is in his contract he had to sign. It's a 2-year agreement you have to sign to work at IngleBean, and he has to sing every Friday night. So
nice.
We're doing it.
I like that.
We're going to have a special meal of Sam A.M. in Jersey City. He worked there for about a year.
Of Jersey
City. We are gangsters. We are having a little bit too much fun with the camera here.
So formerly of Jersey City, now from Zion.
Lives in Zion.
But now IngleBean, Millheim.
He's an IngleBeaner. He's going to be working weekends, Friday night open mic.
Cool.
So come on down, say hello to Tom. If you have a free birthday, if you have a birthday, you get a free cookie too. If somebody else IngleBean offers.
Right.
And our brunch, our slacker ride has been very successful.
Yeah, the slacker ride on Sunday.
Yep.
At 12:30.
12:30, and then after that, we're open till 3, so you can now finish the ride and claim your free sandwich if you're the biggest slacker.
And drink some water or tea.
Or
that's what I do.
Yes.
Or coffee.
All right, so that's IngleBean. Speaking of birthdays, you want to go over the birthdays?
Sure. Birthdays today, Rebecca Robertson.
Yes. Who is she? Where's she from? Does she make kombucha?
Yes.
Yes.
Salud
kombucha.
Which means
very, very good.
Hello.
Is that what it means? Yes. That's right.
In Italian?
I forget.
Something like that.
But it's very good kombucha. I know that. Who else do we have, Joe? Today.
Birthdays, we have Christiana Dobell. She used to work at the hardware. I think she's in Erie now.
Oh, happy
working
birthday.
In some other coffee shop.
Well, she could still come down and get a cookie.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, we can mail one. Not a problem. And Gio Pastrano from Florida.
Gio Pastrano?
She's just my friend on Facebook.
Oh.
Facebook friend.
I'm sure she's listening right now.
Yeah, I'm sure she's into it.
Yep.
And what else? Asta Broscoli's birthday and party, 26th.
Oh, that's Saturday, is Asta.
Saturday is Asta.
We got a couple more people today, though.
Oh, yeah.
One of the favorite IngleBeaners, Emma Butler. It's her birthday today.
Wow, today?
Yep. She's all the way in Colorado, so she's going to come down. Montana.
Bozeman.
It's the same thing, Colorado, Montana.
It's out west. It's in the mountains.
It's that way.
I'm going to come up from behind the coffee cup and say it's that way.
Oh yeah, you're hiding behind the coffee cup. We can't have you. We can't.
So she's out there doing college stuff, history class, whatever.
All that stuff.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Also, Jennifer
Filipoff.
Yes, from Sammy's? Does she own Sammy's? Or?
No.
I
think they broke up. So she doesn't work there anymore.
Well, she still has that on her Facebook. So okay, they broke up. So, but she still has the birthday. She could still get a cookie. I'm not sure I ever met her, but we're on the Facebook.
You've seen her around. But.
Yeah, she looks familiar. I love Sammy's. Big fan of Sammy's. Maybe they should be a sponsor. Yeah, go to Sammy's. Yeah,
yo,
cute
Sammy,
little place.
what up?
It's a greenhouse, by the way.
It's a greenhouse. West of Center Hall.
That's
Again,
right.
That way.
Near Stolzer Sheds.
Well,
no,
that's another
that's right. That's
12 miles down
the
road. But that's her birthday? Wow,
yep.
I didn't know. She used to live with the Seatons over in Reaversburg.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thursday, we have Katie Wayland.
Oh.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! You get a free cookie. We announce all the birthdays on the podcast, and that's so funny.
Grab yourself a cookie. You
get a free cookie.
What a deal! That's the star of the show.
And also on Thursday, Maria Agathangelo. That's kind of like a sister to me. No. I grew up with a family, an Italian family, a brother, Sabato Agathangelo. Mm-hmm. He was my best friend since we were 3. And his younger sister, Maria, she's a year younger than me. It's her birthday on Thursday. Also, Deb Fisher.
Deb Fisher?
Is on Thursday also.
Thursday, wow.
Yep.
Who are these people? I don't know.
Asta, like you said, is on Saturday.
Asta's on Saturday?
Yep. And then Monday, Deb Schuler-Riddleman. She comes in here a lot. Comes to brunch and very nice
also
couple.
On Monday, Lynn Almond, the ketchup guy.
Oh, how did I forget? Wow.
Yes. Farmers Market Saturday.
Yep.
Ketchup Almond. Ketchup Lynn.
So happy birthday, Lynn. You get a ketchup-covered cookie.
Yes.
Maybe not. But you still get a cookie. Is that all you have for birthdays?
I got Heather House on the 30th, Wednesday, a week from today. So that's technically not this week, but it's close enough.
Happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday.
All right, so speaking of, well, I guess we'll just go into the next one. Elk Creek, you want to do Elk Creek next?
Elk Creek? Mm-hmm. Sure. Pub hang tomorrow night, Thursday the 24th at 7:30. It's Crooked Line.
Crooked Line
with one of the stevedores and a guy from Po Valley Troubadours.
The Steve
Buckaloo.
Oh, okay,
Steve Buckaloo with the hat.
The
cowboy hat and the fiddle. Talk with your hand, fiddle. That's the pub hang tomorrow night.
From 7:30 to 10 p.m.?
Yes.
Am I right? Yep.
That's them. And then Saturday, they've got Doug McMinn Blues Band.
Oh, yes.
Playing the blues, I assume, since it's in the band.
I hope so.
So,
it's in the name.
yeah, he's a regular. And
Saturday?
Sunday.
Wait.
No, Doug McMinn Blues Band was, that's 8 p.m. Saturday.
Yes. Oh, so Sunday is Gatos. Yes,
Sunday is Gatos Blancos.
Yes. White Cats.
Yeah, some white cat playing at the Elk Creek. That's at 5 p.m. to 7, so check that out.
Sounds good. I think we're going to have Gatos Blancos as the song of the day.
Nice.
The end of the song. Sunset in Stone.
Cool.
So that's one they promoted for Elk Creek, so we'll put it out there too.
So that's Elk Creek's lineup.
Yep. New chef, really good reviews over there. New chef at Elk Creek, so
Cuddy.
definitely check out Cuddy.
Cutcho.
And tell him that Joe said hi. Oh yeah, I'm not Joe.
Said hi.
All right, so Elk Creek's out of the way. IngleBean would be next, but we already talked about our amazing supernatural tales of the supernatural.
Yes.
Go to IngleBean.com.
That's a scary story.
Scary stories. Yep.
Halloween
Any
story.
Kids over 10 are definitely invited.
Yeah.
Not too scary. I mean, it's not a slash. And
It's not a scare story.
So check that out. You could purchase tickets. If you want the story and the dinner, it's only $19.99. If you want just the dinner, it's $12.99. If you just want to listen to the story, it's $9.99. So try to buy tickets online because we got to see how much food we're making and everything. We have to pay this young lady. So
yes, the chef.
Yes,
person.
And Miss Deborah.
Yeah.
So
her too.
Yep. What else? Milheim Hotel. You want to do them?
Yeah, we already covered open mic.
Open mic, yep. Tom's going to sing again.
Oh, Tom's going to sing again?
Yep.
Open
He has
mic 7 to 10.
He's working now, so he's got to sing at least
once. We're going to have
once.
some food.
Not sure what the food is.
We're not sure what the food is
We
yet.
talked about it. Tom was, but
yes.
But it's going to be good. I will guarantee that
check
it's
out
going
the
to be
new
good.
employee, Tom.
Tom, yes.
Singing for his supper.
Yep. He's on our Instagram page, singing up there, so really talented young man.
Yes. Now what?
What else? Milheim Hotel.
Milheim Hotel.
What do we got?
This Saturday, it's the hotel Halloween party with Quarter Stick playing again.
Is it next Saturday?
I
think it's November 2nd.
That could be. That very well could be.
I think it's October. That's why I got the date.
Yeah, it's after. I think it's November 2nd.
Yeah.
So it's
So that's
next
good.
Saturday. So that's good.
Yep,
That leaves more time for everything
do
else
the
that's
ones over
happening
here.
Saturday.
Yep. And you got to be 21 because Quarter Stick's playing.
Yeah.
Because they did say ID is required. So either
Okay.
it's 18 or 21.
21, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because
At
it's a
this
bar.
point. So yeah, that's November 2nd. So
Right.
that leaves it open for Asta's Broskli's party on Saturday from 6 p.m. to 3 in the morning.
Whoa.
And that's her birthday / Halloween party and dress up. It's
Very
at her
nice.
house.
Sounds fun. Will there be prizes?
No, not that I have been told.
Oh, okay.
It's off Long Lane.
Trick or treat bags?
Zachary Lane.
All right.
Trick or treat bags.
It's an open party. That's why we're saying it here. It is now.
it
Sorry,
is now.
Asta. We're all gonna show up.
Yeah. Everybody in town.
Everybody in town is gonna come on down to the Asta party.
What's next?
Milheim Jewelry. Opal.
Milheim Jewelry. Opal. I still have it as the thing of the month.
Yep.
Stone of the month.
It's a stone of the month. So anything on sale over there, 25% off. Anything Opal to celebrate your birth month.
Yeah.
Everybody gets one.
Right.
So we should do birth months for cookies. I guess it kind of is. It's like a birth week. Kind of. If it's if it falls within that week, you get a free cookie.
Farmers market this Saturday too.
Whoa.
10 to 1.
Catch
the
up.
last outdoor one.
That's right. And then what happens? It goes indoors?
Then they go indoors at the Milheim Hardware.
All right. And that's where Lynn's... Oh, but he's not doing the indoor one.
He's not. Lynn, the ketchup, is not going
so
indoors.
last chance to see him for his birthday week. Get some ketchup from him. And then if not, you can buy it from...
Buy a bottle of ketchup and wish him a happy birthday.
I think his ketchup sold at the pharmacy, right? I saw it at the
that
pharmacy
could be.
up here.
Yeah,
And maybe
I think
even
so.
a hardware store.
A couple different places.
So
you won't be without it.
he's expanding.
Sounds like. Yeah. You don't have to follow him to Florida, hopefully.
Oh, is that where he goes?
Although, he
Smart
goes there for the winter. Maybe we will follow him.
Yeah.
And
A 24-hour trip to get a ketchup.
what about Henry Henry's auction this Saturday.
Henry's High Rise?
Henry's,
oh, no, that's at the small engine.
Henry's Small Engine has an auction, 8:30 a.m. there by Center County Windows.
You're right across from the hardware, right? At the small engines place.
Well, yeah, kind of down
across.
in the dip there.
Mm-hmm.
Center County Vinyl is there. That's their business, and that whole parking lot is full of tractors. And they usually have some good buys there.
A lot of good stuff. They have food, right?
Yeah, they got food. And they went to like 3 or 4 p.m. the last auction in the spring because, they had good stuff at the end. Tractors and four-wheelers and all kinds of stuff.
Yep. So I'll probably be there this Saturday
Mowers.
at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to go there before IngleBean events.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to make it. That's for sure.
Rotating shift.
Yep. Green Drake.
Green Drake.
They're having a book signing. Arthur's Day and book signing.
4 different books.
Yep.
I think it's 10 to 3.
11 to 3. Sorry.
11 to 3.
Yep.
Yeah, Green Drake book signing. 4 different books, 4 different authors.
Do you know who they are?
No.
You could meet J.B. Julie Richard, or Hope Willis Sheehan, or Paul Ruby, and also Chen's Greg Nano. Did I say that right?
Grignano. Sounds close
Something
enough
like
to me.
Yeah. So check them out. They're gonna have some refreshments for everybody, and then come on down to IngleBean. Like I
Nice.
said, for
Then
everything
walk across the
Saturday,
street.
after you do whatever else, you got to come to IngleBean. Or
Yes.
before and after.
Or both.
And then maybe take a break, go get a coffee, and then go back. I don't know. Figure it out. It's going to be a fun Saturday weekend, actually,
in
in
Milheim.
Milheim. Because we have the Slacker ride, too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a beautiful...
Slacker ride for on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
We already mentioned that, 12:30. So, what else you got?
All right, Bollesburg. I gotta say it.
Trash Day?
Trash Pickup, Joe.
Bollesburg Trash Week.
I went out yesterday and I got about 5 van loads of chairs and
Human interest
tables,
story.
whole bunch of stuff.
Dyson vacuum.
Bicycle. I'm gonna do, like the big clotheslines. I'm gonna put 2 bicycles on both, like on one tree and the other tree, and so the clothesline is gonna go between the tires.
Oh.
And then have the actual bicycles hanging from the trees, like chained up.
That's very
and then with
artsy.
their tight. So I got about 3-4 bikes yesterday.
Cool.
A bunch of screens. In the spring, I'm going to build like a screen porch. I don't have a porch yet or anything, but I got the screens. I mean, I bought screens for windows about this big, and they're like $200 each. So a whole bunch of those. Chairs, tables, amazing. So head on down to Bollesburg if you like trash and free stuff.
Trash Week, so that would be
October.
this
It's going
week?
on. No, it's not. I think they're picking up tomorrow, though.
Oh, really?
Or Friday. It says the 25th here.
Oh, really? I just say,
Check it out.
just check it out. Bollesburg Trash Week. So, Pisano
What's going on at
Winery.
Pisano?
This is the last outdoor party for them on the 27th of October.
That Sunday. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
This Sunday coming up. 12:30 to close. 12:30 to 6 p.m. The pork dude's going to be there selling whole pork sandwiches.
Good stuff.
They're good. I had one before. And 2:30 to 4:30, Hops and Vines is going to be there playing. Yes.
Yes, Hops Vines, Jonathan McVeary, and Christy Clancy.
Wow.
Did you get those in there too?
Boom!
Must have been added.
Boom!
Last minute, update the calendar, Joe. YoPennsValley.com for all the details.
That's right.
What else?
What else you got?
Burkholder's Country Market, they got their all-you-can-eat Friday night buffets.
Yeah,
Chinese food, I think.
$13.95.
$13.95.
Price.
Fill up your buddy.
That's
your belly.
Saturday night?
Is that Friday or Saturday?
Friday
I think it's Friday nights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it is Friday.
Yeah.
nights. Yes. So check that out. $13.95. All you can eat.
For $12.95, you get a bigger meal. Not a bigger meal, that's for sure, but a different meal. At
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Or do both.
That's what I do. I can
Calvary
always eat.
Church. They got a
Calvary
lot
Church.
going on this week.
Church, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. every Sunday, but also for Halloween, on Halloween from 6 to 8 p.m., they're going to be having a bouncy house inside the church.
And this is Milheim, Penn Street, and I believe the Millheims Halloween is on Thursday night.
Yes, on Halloween stuff. Yep. So we will be here at IngleBean, definitely handing out trick or treats.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? And also, their Calvary Church is doing they do this every Christmas, adopt a family. So they're looking for names of families in need that could probably use an extra, hand up for the holidays, maybe some presents for the kids. So if you have anybody in mind, email Vince at calvarysc.org. Vince, VINCE, at CALVERYSC.org. So email Vince, give him some names and why you think these families could use a little love.
Use some help.
Everybody needs a little loving for the holidays.
That's right.
I put my name in there, but I don't need anything. What else? Bitcoin price.
Bitcoin.
It started off in the morning, 74.71. Let's see where it is at this moment in time.
That's
Drum roll, please. 74.85. It went up, Joe.
Oh, it went up.
It went up.
Okay.
So 74.80 update. 85 is Bitcoin.
Wow.
I'm sure it'll happen.
Weather.
Bitcoin weather. What's the weather?
You got the weather report?
Sunny today.
Today is definitely sunny. Hey, you read the weather, or you looked out the window. Today is definitely Sunday. Today and tomorrow is sunny. Today is high of 57 and a low of 38. Tomorrow, Sunday, high of 65.
65.
Wow.
That's going to be like summer tomorrow.
And a low of 39. That's a beautiful
0%
day.
chance of rain today and tomorrow.
Right. Friday, cloudy, high of 59, low of 38. 10% chance of rain. Not too bad. Saturday, October 26th, PM showers. High of 55, low of 48. You got a 50% chance of the showers, so yeah, not that bad. Come out.
Take them off.
Sunday is going to be rain, a 70% chance of rain.
But warm.
But warm,
60.
high of 60, yep.
That's pretty warm.
Even the low of 48 is pretty warm. Monday, partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain. Another warm day, 59 with a low of 41. Tuesday, partly cloudy, 56 as a high and 44 as a low with a 20% chance of rain for Tuesday. And Wednesday, AM showers, a 40% chance of AM showers with a high of 50 and a low of 41.
Nice. Yes.
41. I'm trying to say it in Spanish, and that was a fail. With a 40% chance of rain.
Nice.
What else?
What about,
fishing report? You want to
fish
see
report?
if Jonas is around?
Yeah. Let's see if he's in.
Let's get him on the phone. 1 second. The number you dialed, it's been disconnected. Oh, I think you had the wrong number, Joe. Try it again.
Sure.
Weird idiots.
It's not like I was living right, and that's why
Alright,
I was
it's-
being rewarded.
Share it.
Save that.
Save it.
We're still live on the phone. Save that.
Oh, yeah. Let's pause this.
Not like taking you to kingdom.
We'll keep it on.
Keep it on.
This so you could see the back end. This will be like the
behind the scenes.
behind the
thing when they
scenes
do
of
in Hollywood.
because everybody wants to know how
the
this
second
podcast.
DVD will be this part.
We're the human interest story this
Yeah.
week.
We used to be the
We have AM.
and so we'll do that. And what about the road report?
We could do that too.
I think most of the roads are open right now.
I think what we should
Guardrails
do.
are up.
Oh, you know what? We are going to
Roads
stop this
open.
because we should wait for Heidi to do the last segment, and then we can
well.
just bleed right into Heidi.
Yeah.
A smooth transition.
Yeah. Yeah.
See that? Special effects. All right, cut. All right, Joe. I guess the fishing was good. We are not. Joe had to step out. He was on the podcast. Who do we have here? We have somebody in Joe's replacement.
Happy Valley Heidi.
Happy Valley Heidi.
Out
Welcome,
here in
Happy
Millheim.
Valley Heidi. Thank you for coming in this beautiful Wednesday day for a cup of Joe with Joe.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, thank you. So, tell us about yourself. Who are you? How'd you get to the valley? What's
Well, I came up here 4 years ago. My children's dad is from Howard, Pennsylvania, and I've been coming up here since the 90s. And we were living in South Florida, and it just dawned on me that I was ready for a change. So we uprooted the family and settled out here in Center County, and it's been bliss ever since.
Nice. And so today you brought us some sodas?
I brought some sodas, some of my little babies, effervescent children.
Very nice. And you're a big believer in sodas? You think it's a different alternative to, going out and just grabbing a Coke or something, or just, a beer or something?
Absolutely. These craft sodas have so much nostalgia and a lot of history. So these are Red Ribbon sodas, and they're made by Natrota Bottling. They've been around since 1904.
Wait, 1904?
1904,
Wow.
Yep. And they're still using the machinery that's from the 20s.
No.
Yep. And it's really interesting. It's like going to Santa's workshop. It's one gentleman who's been working the factory for like 40 years. That's his baby. And it's very rustic. You feel like you could put your own coveralls on, and you're back in time. And small batches of these sodas, really refreshing. They have it's called pinpoint carbonation. So the way that they carbonate uses dry ice, and so it's got these little fine bubbles. And the owner, Vito, he's a character. He calls them the caviar of bubbles. They're nice and tiny, and the sodas are just a really cute alternative to. They're just a whole new beverage, at least for me. I've been, hesitant for a long time to drink soda. But then when I started learning about craft sodas and how back in the day, each town had its own soda factory.
Right, yep. Kind of like a coffee shop.
Right, and it reflected the taste of the area. So, hence we have a lot of birch beer and root beer in our area. And so I think it was that nostalgia that really captivated me, and that terroir, that regional taste that gave me a whole new terroir.
What does that mean?
It means the taste of the land, the story of the land. So
okay.
it's a French word, and I love
like
to use it. The
nice.
terroir
That's
revolution.
All right.
And that's another aspect that I find so interesting about soda is that you can get a taste of the land through the water that they use and the flavors that they choose. And so these are our nearest regional sodas that are being made until we start making them here, which I'm down for.
Well, there it says Pittsburgh.
It's Pittsburgh for sure, but I find that, I'm a farmer's market manager too. Some of you guys remember me from Pine Grove.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm becoming more and more hyper-local.
Good. I like that, hyper-local.
Love regional, love Commonwealth, but the more local we can get, the more.
Absolutely.
Well, we save that the dollar stays in our community, and it really reflects. It gives us a sense of pride when we put out our own flavors.
Yep.
And so I hope that there's some interest in people who want to do sodas, because I am totally down.
Can I crack one of these bad boys open?
Please do, especially that one.
This is a mint ginger ale. I love mint, I love ginger, and I love ale. So this is. Oh, you smell that?
Right.
Can you smell that on the podcast, people?
Oh. So it's like,
Smell
imagine a piece of mint, you slap it like Andrew Paisano over there at the
the
winery.
Paisanos.
And
that's
then
good.
you add a little bit of seltzer. It is cane sugar. Now, look, sodas, and even Vito Girasole, who is the owner of it, he's a millennial, he's full of vinegar. Yeah, he's in his late 30s, and he owns it, and his family owns a successful Italian restaurant in Pittsburgh, so it's kind of in the blood.
Very cool.
But he is revitalizing this soda factory. But he even says, "Hey, this isn't something that you have every day, multiples. It's a treat."
Yes, exactly.
And so, knowing that it's a treat, he does use the finest of ingredients. It is pure cane sugar. And
just like our cookies here at IngleBean,
it makes a difference.
Yeah, huge difference. Yep.
So they really they do their best to create just really fine craft sodas. usually lower in calorie count. The calories are on here in case it's an issue for you, which for a lot of us it is because we want to be healthy.
Yep.
The seltzer has 0, which is of course.
Well, that's good.
But the mint ginger ale has been a total, really, really popular in here in State College because
it's a good one.
Tussie is carrying it, and they're putting it. You can buy it just as a soda, but a lot of times people are putting it as mixers. So Elk Creek bought it. It makes a really easy mojito. So you can find these sodas, but the mint ginger ale has been the most popular because it's just really different tasting.
I would love to sell that here at IngleBean. I know we were talking backstage in the green room. We would like to try to sell these here at the IngleBean. I know we're working out some logistics, so hopefully we could get this into the IngleBean. I like to sell, healthy iced teas and things like that. And the sodas, we do have a couple flavors of soda, but same thing as this, very organic and no high fructose corn syrups and things like that. So hopefully we get to have the Red Ribbon Soda brand here in the IngleBean. Heidi, if you have some time, you could stick around a little bit later.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
We're going to wrap the podcast up here. You could take the place of Joe of saying goodbye.
Aloha, friends.
Aloha, friends. So we have a song of the day. It's called Gatos Blancos. I think it means white cats.
White cats.
They are playing at Elk Creek this Sunday. So if you guys are around Sunday at Elk Creek, like we said before, I'm trying to figure out the time. See how professional we are here? Where's the Elk Creek? There it is. Gatos Blancos, Sunday at 5 p.m.
Good time.
So you could probably hear their music now. Pretend like you can.
Yes, Elk Creek always gets the best music.
Yes, they
Awesome.
absolutely do. So enjoy Gatos Blancos, people, and stick around. There'll be a full interview with Heidi on the Dennis Allen podcast, and we'll send it out to all the social media and everything like that. But stick around, and actually, no, you guys are heading out right now. So enjoy the music from me, Joe, and Heidi.
Happy Valley Heidi.
Happy week.
Happy week,
Happy
friends.
Valley.
Enjoy each other. Enjoy this beautiful autumn weather.
Yes, get out there, take a walk, and do some fishing.
Tight
right.
lines, everybody.
Yep, see you later. Bye-bye. I forgot to hit record on the thing, but who cares? Hi, everybody.
Hi, friends.
We forgot the intro, but here's the intro.
Episode 70.
Episode 70. Who do we have?
Happy Valley Heidi.
All
Hello.
right. As you can tell, we are also recording for YouTube because we like to get all different kinds of social media out there. Heidi and I are very active in the social media world. We try to promote our different things, and that's how we met, I guess. Just seeing each other out there.
That's really what it
That's right. Met on social media marketing, but not even at an event, just doing it.
Just doing
So
it.
hey, things happen. So I'm gonna cut the first part of the interview in here, and then we'll just jump right into the end of it, I guess. Is that what
Fine, we
say?
can start with soda. We can start with Dennis and I just have a lot in common.
That's right.
And we both we see the silver lining and everything, and I think that's what's the guiding principle of all
Who
that we
are.
do and
Yeah,
who we are.
absolutely. So let me cut in the first section of the ending of the Cup of Joe, and we'll be right back right now, actually. Over to the back. And we'll just jump right back into it.
Okay.
We recording there? Sorry about that mixed up, people. You know, if you watch these videos, I'm not very professional, so.
And that's the beauty of YouTube, people.
That's right,
We
we're
love
drinking.
to see each other. Yeah, getting jiggy with it.
Jiggy wiggies. All right, that doesn't sound good. Put these out there. All right, let's start recording. And we are back. That was a pretty good episode with Cup of Joe with Joe.
A lot of fun.
Unfortunately, Joe isn't here with you.
Well, in spirit he
Joe's
was.
fun. Did you ever meet Joe?
No, I have not met him yet.
He is the Happy Valley Joe.
Okay.
In Penns Valley.
In Penns Valley.
Well, Joe and I did have a website called Yo Penns Valley, so it's kind of,
I love that.
YoPennsValley.com.
I love
Check
that.
it out. we're still tweaking it. We want it to be, you know, a central place where people can find out what's going on in the valley. So.
Well, that's how you and I connected, was through the Joe Happy Valley. And I mean, as an Easterner, when I hear I have to answer the call. And I just thought that was really cool. That I love bulletin boards, and to me, that was what Joe Happy Valley means. What's going on?
The bulletin board was one of the first things we put up here in the coffee shop.
I've taken pictures of it. I love it.
Yep. Just want to build community. You know, that's why I came here. A coffee shop could be used as a vessel to build community.
Historically, that's how it's been.
We were talking about like soda pops and things like that. I mean,
soda fountains. Right?
Soda fountains. Yeah, people going in there, sitting at the bar. You know, not having to have an alcohol. Sitting down, kids could go. High school kids. Now, high school kids are just stuck in their phones. You know, there's no sense of community. They go to, 8 o'clock, they have to play football practice. There's no interacting with kids except for, whatever they're doing. Then they have to go home and
do homework.
It's very set and, organized. There's no free-ranging kids.
Free range.
So things like, bringing back sodas and, coffee shops and things like that. Teas are a very big one. Coffees. Of course, you got to get the coffee in there too.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, when I was a kid, we had a coffee house in Delray Beach, Florida, and that was where everyone from teenagers to seniors would hang out, and it was really great because we all talked with each other.
Right. Yep. People don't do that anymore. They communicate via text message or Instagram.
And I love that. I do love communication,
right?
But
it's not to replace.
It's not. No, it's not.
The face-to-face.
No, it's not. That face-to-face. I think, especially today, when I feel that it was the Civil War, then the 60s, there was so much cultural conflict, and I think that we're there too. But once we have that one-on-one and we see each other as flesh, there's a softening that happens.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. That's a really good point. Yep.
And we can't, the pitting against each other and the labels, well, they all absolve once we're talking to each other, making eye to eye.
Absolutely, that's so true. That's very
And
true.
Coffee and sodas are something that all people can get on board with.
That's right. Yep.
And
you don't have to be 18 or 21 to drink any of this stuff. You could always come down to IngleBean, play some games, some music, go, wherever you're going to go.
Read a book.
Reading's a lost skill too.
It is.
A lot of people do.
They do, but to lose yourself. Like this weekend, I had a really great opportunity. I was farm sitting because we were Airbnb-ing the house. And I didn't feel well, so my kids were taking care of the animals. And all of a sudden, I decided to give my permission to go back to the 80s and just sit with the fire and a book in front of me.
Yep, it's a beautiful evening.
It really was, and it almost felt like a guilty pleasure that I was taking this time. But at the same time, it goes into that whole like hygge and snug and the slower living. That I think is really important. And as a Southern girl, I really appreciate here in the North. With the forthcoming winter is the quiet time of the winter.
It forces you to do, staying home, play games, build a fire, read a book.
My kids, they I think because we've moved up here are starting to play instruments because that's what you do, in the winter.
There's a big musical culture in this area.
They're huge.
Yep.
So,
So with your sodas, we've been talking about. I know I'll put it out there. I stopped drinking alcohol. You did mention a little bit about maybe soda could be an alternative to drinking. Like a lot of times when I go to say Elk Creek or to any bar where people are drinking, I miss. I don't even miss the alcohol anymore. That's a hard one. Missing drinking every day or something. That's a physical addiction, but also the social addiction of it, going out and grabbing a beer with your friends, like, hey, let's go have a beer, so a lot of times it's kind of rare to find in the bar, I'll find a kombucha, so I'll order a kombucha, but what if you could drink some, like ginger beer, put that in a nice 16-ounce cup, No one's questioning you, because whenever you're at a bar and you have a glass of milk or coffee, that's everyone's question.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Or are you on antibiotics? And you gotta explain.
Are you on antibiotics?
Yeah. No, I just don't want to die. I would like to try to live a little bit longer. So, if you are still new to the non-drinking thing, maybe
I like that.
getting a nice ginger beer, or even something that looks like a mixed drink, like get a Coke on the rocks, or not a Coke, but a nice, cherry. I didn't even see this one, cherry. Like a nice cherry on the rocks.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I've really curtailed and have become a fan of non-alcoholic beverages because I love feeling great in the morning. I am a morning person.
Yep.
It's my favorite time of day. I get to drink coffee, which makes me happy. I can't wait to get up in the morning and make my coffee. So it was like, excuse me, I just, I started to turn the page, and life is precious. I'm over the 40-year mark, and I feel that time, and I don't, and
evolving.
and I'm evolving. That's the other thing. Spending 30 years drinking. Okay, well, what's next?
Yeah.
And what's next was I got into selling these shrubs for Tate Farm. We do demos, and I do demos all over the state for them. And they're a really they're well known here in central Pennsylvania. They're a vinegar-based mixer. They were basically, they came about through the colonials. They were preserving their fruit.
Really?
Yeah, they would put a bunch of vinegar on their fruit, and this syrupy liquid evolved out of that. And you can get it in colonial Williamsburg and stuff. But Kim Tate in 1986 had this bumper crop of raspberries. She didn't know what to do with it. She started thumbing through old cookbooks, found a recipe for shrub, and it was revitalized in 86. So now there's all these great flavors, and you can just have a really good time just with the shrubs.
And what do you do with the shrubs?
You can have a great time making mixed drinks, but the easiest thing that you can do is take any of the shrubs. Wild blueberry, spiced apple is what we have here. There's pear, there's strawberry basil, and just add it to seltzer.
Oh, yeah.
And it's to taste. I mean, you can have a grand time and make it really, sugary and sweet. But if you just want a wisp of flavor, then you just, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just something nice to sip on.
So this has sugar in it?
It does have sugar in it.
Oh,
yes.
so you can make like an Italian soda with these, and
And that's what's really cool is that we have a mixer here in our region, right here within our own zip code.
Nice.
Now, Dennis and I were talking earlier about my blooming penchant for hyper local. So I love our sodas, and Pennsylvania actually offers quite a number of independent sodas. But wouldn't it be great if we had one here in Center County? I would just love that. So
could be that one.
If we could get people to, we've got the shrubs already, we've got the mixers, but if we can start to make these sodas, that would be awesome. I just came back from Washington, where my parents live, and there's an island called Lummi Island right across on the Puget Sound. They're making tonic. And I think that is so cool.
Wow.
This little island has their own tonic water. So I know with the innovation and people's love of fermenting and making things here that we can totally make soda.
I think we can. Yeah, that is a really good idea. Any thought of them just bottling
soda?
Yeah, putting some carbonation in there and water?
I don't know. There are different restaurants throughout the East Coast that buy shrubs. There's one in particular in DC that they've made like a shrub bar.
Oh, nice. Like a soda bar.
Yeah, like a soda bar. And
yeah.
I think that's kind of cool, allowing consumers, allowing patrons, guests to make their own. So if you had, those available, and then you could, people love to make their own. That's why those big soda machines where you can like mix and match are so popular. But to think that we could do that our own here and with our own ingredients that we should choose. So like, this is generally organic fruits that are in it. It's apple cider vinegar and organic sugar. And the same thing with these sodas is that there's no high fructose corn syrup. So the more craft, the more control we have over the substances. And then, a soda isn't terrible. It's a treat still, but there's much more, they're more natural ingredients.
Yes, and that's important. Like our cookies having sugar in them, but having it be like an organic and a raw sugar, it's not processed until it's like bleach white.
Yeah,
makes a big difference.
And maybe it's, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, but maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's too much, who knows. But I always think about like France and how come they can get away with, drinking and having these the cheeses and the this, but really it boils down because it's a pure food. It's not a Franken food.
Right. It's not processed a million times over, and
that's the beauty of these sodas here is that they're not a Franken soda.
Very simple ingredients.
Very simple. They've been around since 1904. The recipes haven't changed. There have been some new additions to the flavor profile, but the ginger beer I think was the first ginger beer here in the United States.
Right here, ginger beer. The ingredients: filtered carbonated water, cane sugar, ginger root oil of ginger, natural essence oils, citrus acid, and caramel color.
And that's that.
That's it. There's no Yushamushi neck on Riku number 10 or red dye number 60 or any kind of stuff like that who knows what it's doing to you. Because they used to say cigarette smoking was good for you, so...
you would have the doctor.
That stuff we put in Coca-Cola, that's fine for you, don't worry about it. You won't be around in 10 years to, back up that statement, so... Yeah, really great that, there are alternatives to...
And I really foresee that there's going to be a change forthcoming in terms of what people choose to ingest. I was just reading an article, it was in the New Yorker, and it was about low ABV, so low alcohol by volume drinks, and zero proof coming onto the scene as younger people are buying into as I think it was called the high on life attitude. And I find that really refreshing, and I love that the younger generations are putting more emphasis on clean living.
Yep. Things like medical marijuana are becoming a replacement for people to stop drinking. I know that's kind of my story. Hanging out with celebrities, I used to always go to the hottest bars in New York City and drink all for free, and I took advantage of it. And slowly I started switching over to maybe a little marijuana before I go out or something like that, where I didn't have to, drink 3 pints of vodka to, feel comfortable. Because me, myself, I'm kind of like I'm an introvert, social, extrovert kind of thing,
Yes.
You put me in a party, I can have a good time, I'll be, life of a party, but I'd rather probably just, hang out in the background and, just maybe do something on my property or something. So,
I understand.
Yeah,
but alcohol really helps any of us who are, even those of us who are extroverted, we do have a shyness about us. And that alcohol opens it up, but I think that it can open you up way too much.
Yeah, we were talking about, just simple thing like, you have a beer and, you accidentally clip an Amish buggy and the person dies, and that's your life. That's, you're going to jail. It's not worth it, because I definitely see when I would drink and drive. I would say I've done it. I'm not a saint. I drive like an ass. I think I could drive 900 miles an hour, and I know what I'm doing. I am a great driver, but I mean, even if I was the world's best driver, and if there was no way of me ever hitting anybody, that doesn't stop somebody from opening up a car door, or a little kid running out of the street, or a dog,
or a deer.
Or a deer. Well, we didn't have those in the city.
Oh, right.
But sometimes you did. But very rare. But yeah, you don't know what's going to happen, Where, there has to be replacements for people to enjoy it.
I like that you say that, because I struggle with that. Like, well, is that just, is somebody going to make the argument that you're replacing replacing addiction for addiction? But I almost wish that argument didn't exist, and I guess that really depends on what I'm going to talk about. So
there are good addictions.
It is so refreshing to go to a place where, like Washington, where marijuana is legal, and you have alternatives, and I can walk around a college town, and the vibration is so different because people will go to the smoke shops, and then the places that do serve alcohol, they're really, like I said, into the low alcohol by volume. And alcohol is kind of going by the wayside. It's becoming passé.
Just like cigarette smoking. People are starting to slowly realize, like, hey, you know what? 1 out of 10 doctors don't say your drinking's good for you. So I think people are starting to love life more.
I think
and if you love life, you want to appreciate it. You don't want to wake up, Saturday morning because you had too much fun on Friday night. You're like, well, there goes my Saturday. I had a good Friday night, and then Saturday stinks, and then Sunday.
And I think that so many of us, the fact that it's become a joke that, I wish there was an app that would stop my drunk texting.
Yeah. Well,
I think there's a lot. There is so much foolishness.
Exactly.
Unnecessarily foolishness, and then as you get older, that foolishness has greater consequences.
They become real life problems.
They really do. When you're younger, it's kind of it's a joke, and you and I grew up with like a glorification of drunkenness.
Right. See
Revenge of the Nerds, and
keg
all
stands.
of it, and keg stands and stuff. But as you get older and you say things, or you get behind the wheel of a car, there's serious repercussions.
Yeah. I have a daughter, and I don't want to show her that's the way to life. Her mother's doing a good enough job doing that, teaching her to drink. So I'm like, well, I'll show you the opposite side. See who turns out better, in the long run. So.
Well, I went and saw a concert, Jake Shimabukuro. He's like the Jimi Hendrix of ukulele, and it was it was awesome. It was awesome, but it was cute because for the first time, and again, I'm in my 40s now, but it was the first time when I heard musicians say, I want you if there's any kids in the audience to know, we don't do drugs.
Nice.
And I didn't think that was cheesy. I was like really touched by that.
Yeah, people care. Some people care.
People care in that you can get a lot done by not engaging in alcohol.
Yes, absolutely.
It takes me a little bit of time to stutter my way through that sentence because so much of my life has had
and the culture we live in.
Booze.
Yep.
But to be real, Dennis, life has been so much better without it.
Yep. I kind of forced myself in that position, like here at the coffee shop, when I spend most of my time in here, and there's no alcohol here, so I'm forced to have a good time without alcohol. We have the slacker ride where, a lot of long distance riders, they'll, drink at the end. So here, we'll do a nice little slacker ride, 4 or 5 miles, and we'll come back and have a coffee and just have community. We'll all come back, we can still talk, we're joking around, having a good old time, everyone laughing, but there's no hangover the next morning.
There's no hangover, and if you're the one not drinking, or if you bartend, you hear everybody's, like my friend had a bumper sticker that said blah, 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 and that's really what it becomes, blah, blah, blah. But when you hear the hubbub of coffee houses after, a ride or like a sober party, there's laughter, there's heady conversations, there's people playing board games, there's a jovial depth to it that isn't happening in I don't know where booze is falling.
So it's a good replacement. A lot of the reasons why I came out here was just for an overall cleaner lifestyle. With the food I'm eating, the land I'm growing food in, the air I'm breathing in the cities, you can't take a breath of fresh air.
That's
period.
True.
You can't. There is not fresh air.
Truly.
They do have oxygen bars now, so you can actually go into a bar and breathe fresh air.
But I remember because my brother lived in Manhattan. I mean, one would blow your nose, and I know that's foul, but you know,
I
what
know.
comes out of your nose is black.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. I remember, on 34th Street, I had a store, and right in the center of Manhattan, and I would put flyers out in the morning, and you come out, an hour later, and you run your finger along.
No way.
And your fingertip is black. You could see the line of smudge.
No kidding.
On the paper, just from hours of being out there. So that's the air you're breathing all day long. So
Well,
the water.
it's such a cleaner lifestyle out here, and I think that you even understand it. The time that a cleaner time, like morning has its place, and you're not rushed constantly. I think when you're rushed and you're tweaked, then you really do want booze because it numbs you. Weed, it just kind of, I don't know,
levels you out.
And
you could smoke too much of that too. You could sit there and be high all day.
Of
and,
course.
sit on a video game couch. But be productive. You could microdose thing. I mean, people microdose with mushrooms and all kind of things, and it's not. It literally is like a medicine. I mean, I'm sure you could take NyQuil and blast it down, be all, crazy. Same thing with things like mushrooms and, medical marijuana, things like that. If you microdose where you just take a little bit, you vape a little bit or just have it'll give you a good baseline.
But microdose, you see, and Dennis, this is where I love young people because it is the millennials and Gen Z that have come up with this idea. They really have this penchant for moderation that boomers and Gen Xers
I think
don't
they're learning
know.
from us. I think they may be learning from us.
All right.
Yeah, that could be it. Hopefully that's it. If they're not learning from us, we're all screwed.
But the whole concept of microdosing, that people don't have to take an eighth of mushrooms, throw up, do stupid shit, but can take that little bit and that it's like you said, it's medicinal.
Yeah, I mean, you have PTSD or any kind of anxiety, you take, it's literally like a half of,
It's tiny.
0.2 grams or
0.2.
something is what they suggest, and you won't feel it. You'll just realize at the end of the day, you're like, wow,
Hey.
I had a nice day.
Yeah.
You don't feel loopy. You could take any test, hand-eye coordination, none of it's affected. You just slowly put good things in your body, and good things will come out. Things, there are a lot of bad things we put in our bodies. So, I mean, I know we were talking earlier on why you came out here. I mean, that's one of my biggest things, I'd never been out here before. I just wanted to get away from all that garbage, I was trying to study gardening and things like that, and I'm gardening in Jersey City and realized, wow, I can't pull anything out of the ground that's not going to have poison in it. So, one of the reasons why I'm out here. And you moved out here for your kids?
Well, I moved up here because, I mean, like I had said previously, my ex-husband was from the area. And with our children, obviously we have to stay close. But I grew up in South Florida, and, every day 1,000 people move into the state. And after 25, 30 years, you really begin to feel that. And I remember it was like just after my divorce. Obviously that's not like the happiest of times. So I was already kind of depressed, but it was President's Day weekend, and I had my children, and I wanted to go to the beach. And I'm driving in Boca Raton, that was where I was from, and I had to drive to West Palm Beach and still didn't find a parking spot. So I drove for 45 minutes along A1A, and I couldn't find a parking spot to go to the beach. And I was in tears, my babies were, in the back, and I just said, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I am out of here. And so we pulled up stakes. I got up here before my ex did, and it was a culture shock. There's no doubt about it, Dennis. But I knew coming to a place called Center County, how could I mean,
Yep, how could you not be centered?
totally. And then even that magazine, Centered, I saw that like at the airport, and I was like, okay, all signs point to this
It's
place.
so amazing. You know, being in the coffee shop, I get a lot of the new people in town.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that story so much.
You do?
So many times. There's one couple that they are looking for a farm in Milheim because the universe specifically said Milheim, Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah. Never been here before. And, you know, there's other stories behind it, but just literally just Milheim. So they're buying a farm here in Milheim.
There's a vortex, you know. I don't know what's happening, but I feel, you know, I don't have any family here,
Me either.
and yet,
Well, let me rephrase that. There is a family.
And-
There's one of my family. There's Joe!
Hey,
You
Joe!
made it! Get in here! Come on, Joe with Joe. It's official.
no,
Wash up, Joe.
Worship.
And he come back in here.
Okay.
Central Pennsylvania, washing.
Yes,
Wash.
you bath the baby.
Wash.
Get washed baby.
So yeah, a lot of really cool, you know, people, the people that stay here, even like Joe, you know, very stress-free, you know, very simple lifestyle, you know, don't need $1 million, you just need to get your bills paid. I mean, my definition of wealth is having all your needs met. You know, if you have your shelter, food, and a couple of necessities met, that's it. Anything else over that is abundance. That's, you know, you don't need it. You know, at the point of having your needs met, that's where, you know, anything over that is wealth. You know, you have your baselines met, and you can live a very happy life. And a lot of people around here, they do that. You know, they'll work 2-3 days a week, you know, just enough to get their rent paid and their mortgage paid or a sandwich and, you know, a couple of drinks of soda or beer, whatever you want.
Right.
And they're happy. They're not sitting there for 40, 50 hours a week, you know, going for a $100,000, $200,000 paycheck and burning themselves out and being miserable at home and fighting with their spouse and putting their kids in soccer and baseball because they have no time to watch their kids, and here's a cell phone, go teach yourself. And you know, it's oh, I get worked up.
I do too. I understand. It's quality of life.
Quality, absolutely.
One of my very favorite books is called Radical Homemakers, and it is about that idea of enough.
Yeah. Yep.
And you know, when people are stressed out, you really need, you know, look at your budget.
It's toxic.
It's toxic, but we do need to take ownership over our own stress levels.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, absolutely, yep.
You know,
if you're
and
stressing about, you know,
things.
Yeah, about keeping up with the Joneses, you need a new Audi because, you know, your BMW is not the cool car anymore. It's like, what?
Hell, yeah, I even had to do it, Dennis, with like my heat. Like, I can't keep my house at 74. You know, it's just very
And
expensive.
it doesn't do you any good because most of the time you're not even there, right?
And you know, I really in 60s. You know, I can keep it 66, 64. I put on a sweater. You know, I make jokes at the
Healthier for
kids
you.
that it is healthier, and so even things like that, like ways to save money, and then it's hard to keep, you know, with the keeping up with the Joneses. Even I, who's like really doesn't represent the Joneses too much, I can sometimes, especially in March, I have found that
March?
if I'm, for some reason, like if I'm looking, it's like Farmer's Almanac. I've been able to record it. It's everybody's going on spring break. And say I can't go, you know, and so it really takes a lot of internal fortitude and just like, you know what though? My life is pretty much a vacation.
Yes, yes. I tell people my day off is every day, and there's always something I have to do at work. Yep.
Or, you know, taking my life in early retirement, you know, installments of early retirement. I grew up with parents who, you know, they were total 80s people, and they made it, and they did it, and they, you know, they're both millionaires, but I would have killed for one of those parents to stay home. I really would have killed for it.
And I'm sure they, you know, and they're, you know, later on in life, you know, people like that are going to regret, like, you know what, I got $2 million in the bank, but I have a daughter I hardly know. You know,
And
what's that worth?
And a son, yeah. I mean, my mom
And a
is-
wife probably too. Like, you know, they probably slept in the same bed, and you know.
Well, they ended up divorced, you know. So I mean, one of the great, you know, I asked my kids, like, do you guys like when you come home and mommy's home? And they love it, and that makes me happy.
can't hang out too.
You can't hang out?
Oh, come say hi, Joe.
Yeah, and give a cheers.
The cup of
okay?
Joe.
Hi.
Kombucha, Heidi. Hi, nice to meet you too.
Oh, yeah.
These are your products.
Yep.
They are.
You want a cherry Coke or ginger beer, Joe?
Maybe later today.
All right, we'll save
All
one
right,
for
we'll keep
you.
them cold. You got a kombucha.
Yes.
Yes. I
Nice.
see you on Facebook.
Okay.
That's cool. So.
And we
but-
see you.
Yeah, we see you too. We're
Nice.
all working
Really?
together. Yeah.
I'm shy. No,
Joe's the face of the IngleBeans.
That's
Yo
right.
Penns Valley.
Yo Penns Valley.
.com. All right, that was Joe.
And therein also lies the quality of life of living in a small place.
Yeah,
You know?
knowing everybody and really, feeling connected. Like if someone's house burned, I mean, it's amazing. I've seen these, people's houses burn down, and especially with the Amish community. I mean, it's built up, like 48 hours later, there's a house here again. It's the same thing with the English. People will pull together and just.
The barn raising spirit is outstanding. We were talking about not having family here, but you're taken care of
Absolutely.
here.
Good non-charity, like we do the Quarry Fest for the Hope Fund. It's pretty much a local nonprofit that just puts money in a bank account for anybody in the valley that needs it.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's an amazing organization. Yep. Nobody gets paid. It's just a board of like, all right, these people file a request that they need rent. They lost their job or whatever, and they'll pay their
No
rent for a couple
kidding.
months. Yeah, the Hope Fund, Penns Valley, amazing organization, all volunteer based, and a lot of times when even charities, and then you get like the Red Cross, they give legally to be a legal charity, you only have to give 8% of everything you bring in. So you could bring in 100,000, you have to give 8% of that to the organization. So CEOs get paid, and these people, so
Commercials on TV.
It's a racket,
So this is a community fund.
A community fund.
Look at
Exactly.
that, guys.
Yep.
I mean, that is so cool.
Yep, this is the community we live in. It's amazing. It really is.
So is that offered, like that money offered at any time?
Yeah, it's just a fund, and they have a website if you need some of it, or you're coming into hard trouble.
Hope Fund?
Yep, the Hope Fund.
Wow.
Yep, it's a great organization.
Well, that again, it's that small community, that barn raising, and I will tell you, as a person who's from a landscape of like over 10 million, living in a small town, you got to keep your nose clean.
Oh, yeah.
Another reason why I have switched to sodas.
Yep.
There's no anonymity in a small town.
That's very true. That's very true.
And I appreciate it. It can be very, well, some people don't like it, but I mean, for anybody who's lived in a big city where you're unaccounted for, and hell, you could be dead in your house for 30 days and nobody will know.
Yeah.
Here, somebody's going to start knocking on your
Yeah.
door
Where's
in
Joe?
like 12
Hey.
hours.
We didn't see you for breakfast at the IngleBean. Where are you? You're lying.
Your lights are on. Say if your
Uh-huh.
lights are on, somebody will come into your car and like
turn it
them
off.
on.
Yeah. Good reason. Leave your car door open here.
It's,
I did it for open mic. One of my buddies left his lights on. He just went in there, opened up. Wasn't even sure if it was his car. He came back. Hey, is that your car?
Isn't that cute?
Mhm. People out here, just keys left somewhere, and just lock it and put a sign. Your keys are in the IngleBean. Come,
No kidding.
That happens. Yep. Mhm.
Oh, I love that. I love when establishments become the place where like things are safe.
Yeah,
you
Yep, it's community. I mean, the community needs a central place. A lot of times it used to be church.
Yeah,
or,
it was.
Or the government, believe it or not.
It was.
Like a
They
town
were.
hall, but now government's more like a dictator. But, it used to be a focus point. It's all be that town hall or, Luckily, we have a cafe there.
And coffee houses are, they're part of our history.
They've been a lot of starts of a lot of revolutions. A lot of revolutions.
A lot of
in
revolution.
coffee shops.
There's a lot of power,
Mhm,
and
absolutely.
they travel through time.
Mm-hmm.
That'd kind of be an interesting, movie to follow, one coffee house from the 1200s on up.
Wow, yeah. Well, you can follow the IngleBean and see what revolution we're starting here.
Well, the revolution is clearly quality of life.
Yes.
And that's the
Wow.
one that I'm behind, QOL, 100%.
The quality of life revolution.
The Tailwheel Revolution, that each town, each region, really dials deep, digs deep, and is
Be
authentic
responsible
with
for
themselves.
yourself, yeah.
And here, like, it's so authentic, like there's no airs, and I think that that's what it is like really figuring out what is your town made of, and being proud of it. And
happy to provide some kind of useful, benefit for the town.
Useful benefit, and how can you all create a quality of life that is uplifting for everyone.
Beneficial for everyone. Yep. You don't have, one person doesn't have to suffer for another one to feel good. It's not true. Yep.
You said it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got to do the right things.
And I'm all cool with 30-hour work weeks and lower.
Yeah, I'm there already.
It's really important that people take time out for themselves.
Yes, and I try to teach my daughter, like, if you're doing something you love, I mean,
it is,
it's not even a job,
right.
You're just doing something that you enjoy doing, that if I was a millionaire and I didn't have to work, I'd probably be doing the same thing. So, different communities like YouTube, I started a YouTube channel for two reasons. One, to document everything for my daughter, because she's not paying attention to what I'm doing now. It'd be great if I had my grandfather, imagine my grandfather, flying B-17s and doing all the cool stories he has. I have them in audio form in my mind, but imagine if I could see the crazy stuff he did with these airplanes. There's all the stories on motor. He was a crazy guy. But if I had videos of that. So I'm filming everything, so my daughter, when she's 4 years old and she pops out a couple kids, hey, look at your grandfather doing crazy stuff, it'll be great. And also with the great community on YouTube, I learn a lot.
I love YouTube.
My tagline is the City Boy Homesteader. I mean, I say, like the opening, together we can learn and accomplish anything. I'm not here to. I'm going to teach you what I know. I'm in no means an expert in this. I probably know a lot more than others, but I'm here more to learn from everybody. Like when I post a video of a shed I made, I have 3 contractors. Well, you might want to use 2x8s instead of 2x6s. And I'm like, oh, thanks, and I learn. And now I kind of like ask the questions first, and then I do them. So. But it's such a great community.
It is the collaboration.
I mean, it's not only the coffee shop community. There's communities on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. It's a problem when it's like the marijuana smoking. You could smoke marijuana all day and just be on the couch and just, or you could microdose. Use your Facebook as like, hey everybody, this is what we're doing this weekend. Just check up on a couple friends that you don't, maybe, like I have friends in Africa, in Nigeria, in the orphanage. It's great. I can't, see what they're doing every day. So if I go to Facebook, oh, look at that, they got a new pump or something, it's good to
check up, keep tabs.
It's a different type of community.
It is.
You can't say don't use Facebook, don't use the cell phone, because it's here. It's making our life better.
It is.
It's what we do with it. It's like guns. Like you could use a gun for a good purpose, or you could use it for a bad purpose.
Yep.
And hopefully, the issue isn't the gun; it's what people are doing. So same thing with social media.
Yes.
It could be devastating on people. I think a lot of the depression and things with kids, going crazy and shooting themselves and shooting other people, I think a lot of it is the social media kind of platform where the parents and they're too much into it. It's that overdose, of too much of a good thing. But if you tailor it to a couple hours here and there and use it as a business tool and a way to stay close to people. But if you're just like scrolling and just seeing what just everybody, like people you don't know, California, oh, he's got those sneakers, I want
that's
that.
That's tough.
That's the hard part.
That's the
getting
hard
addicted.
part.
Sitting on the couch all day, smoking your weed, doing your Instagram, and caring what other people think about yourself more than you do.
I wonder, Dennis, if we shouldn't, with the quality of life, you said microdose several times, and that really is. I think that that's what it's about. I think that that's the next step towards our evolution is microdosing
our lives.
And our pleasure centers.
Yes. Because it's too much of pleasure.
It's just, it's really easy to get hooked on like on Facebook and to see, who's liking it and who's and who's ping, 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 and that's normal. I mean, that's what rats do.
Yeah.
But abstinence isn't necessarily the answer, and that's why. Just to get back to soda, that's why I, as somebody who is transitioning from alcohol, sodas were great because there's the carbonation.
Yeah.
And so it gives me that satisfaction that I'm looking for.
And there's that sugar rush in there too that, triggers some things, but it's not, you don't, have 8 of these a day.
Not at all.
It's
and
a
that's,
pleasure.
it is.
Microdose.
But I don't think that, the one thing that you can't microdose, that there's plenty of room for conversation.
Yes.
That's my
Don't
very,
microdose
very
on that.
favorite thing in the whole
That's
world
true. Yep.
is talking to each other. And I think, that's one of the opportunities of like a shorter work week is to really give people time to talk again. Experiences and conversations. And I find that a lot of people are chatty when you engage them.
Yep. And you learn a lot about people. You grow new friendships. I mean, how many friendships are formed here at the coffee shop?
Oh!
2 people out there talking right now that hardly know each other, Now they'll become friends.
And then like little acts of courtesy, holding the door for somebody, or somebody drops their wallet and you pick it up, and just having those engagements, they're really, really powerful. One adding up on top of each other.
Yep.
I never hunted much state game land.
Well, we had an amazing conversation
We
here,
did, we
right?
did,
That's
totally.
a perfect wrap up, I'd say.
Totally.
With technology, being able to record this conversation.
I love it.
20, 30, 40 years ago, maybe, we had to record it on a record or something.
Absolutely.
Now,
And we wouldn't have really had access to it.
I couldn't send this to the entire world. I mean,
And
literally
I
the
love
entire
that.
world.
The world.
The entire world. Billions of people have the option to listen to it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, only a couple million will.
Well, it's growing because
Yes,
we're
it is
listening to you guys.
That's
believe
right.
me.
Yes.
I love YouTube. My YouTube people are all over the world, and I so appreciate you. I'm a huge ASMR fan, and that's
What's
it's I don't remember what each letter means, but basically it's people whisper, or it's like sounds. It's very soft, and it elicits a response like you get the chills. And I know a lot of kids love it. People who love to watch the foam and the gack and all that kind of stuff. So I know a lot of kids are into it, but or Bob Ross.
Oh, I love Bob Ross.
Okay, so the way Bob Ross, or
Almost Bob Ross.
he used to give me ASMR.
Mr.
Rogers, because he was
All
so
good in it.
chill. And so anyway, it is like meditation. And I just want to say that I thank you to all my YouTube friends out there, because you inspire me, and I love watching you each and every day.
That's
I've
right.
learned so much from my friends worldwide off social media. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. Another community to be a part of. We live in some great times right now.
We do.
We do. Well, thank you very much. Happy
Valley Heidi.
And where do people, can they follow you?
You
Website?
can follow me on Facebook right now, Happy Valley Heidi. I also run a page called YAPA. That's YEAH. YAPA, however you say. You can say YAPA. So YEAHPA. And otherwise, Happy Valley Heidi. Whether you're a Pennsylvanian or not, I mean, it's all about quality of life.
That's right. That's what we're all about here at the Tennyson City Boy Homesteader Podcast.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank you.
Heidi, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the amazing sodas and shrugs and all the words of wisdom you gave us today.
It was
hopefully
my
you'll be
pleasure.
back with us soon.
Totally.
All right, thank you very much. Take care, everybody. Get outside and go for a walk.
Aloha.
Bye-bye. Boom. Perfect.
Right.
Perfect.
Jeez.
Save this. Wow, that went fast. 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it, buddy. See you, everybody on YouTube. Bye-bye.